games have been submitted. I mean, your jams, your little jars of wonder and creativity and programming and everything sweet and nice. So, how are you feeling? Woo! Of jamming, of cutting your fruit, putting it in a pot, adding sugar, and stirring for a long time, right? So this is where we, again, as I said, we play this in a lot of your games. If you still, if is there somebody here, a team whose game was not play tested by a Julian? I'm busy. Man, I keep promising you, but after the presentations, we would also like to play this too.
Please feel free to reach out.
More? Who else? At all? Not nobody. Dang. Did anybody have any? You're also. Hey, yeah. You're a Julia participant.
Oh.
But no, you needed another side evaluation from that. Does anybody have any technical difficulties with the games that also need to be fixed after the presentations? Okay, come to Jūlijas afterwards because we just want to check out the game also. So how this will happen? Right now, you already have a order of submission by our itch.io page. Is somebody here who wants to present who doesn't have a game on our itch.io page? I guess we'll find out at the end of the presentation. Generally, there is an order, as you can see, you'll be calling up by that. There's your itch.io page and any relevant links that you include in your itch.io page. You have 3 minutes to present both your speaking and including your video. So I hope you plan accordingly. But again, the idea is for you to share your story. You share with everyone else what you were doing because everyone was concentrated on themselves. So everyone wants to know what you were doing. With what did you start? How did it go? And with what did you end up? It would be cool that you actually showed the game. And afterwards, there's going to be a lot of mingling. I'm sorry, for those 3 minutes, then maybe 2 or 1 question. I hope afterwards you can also check out each other's itch.io page. Just you can open the itch.io page. Many of these are playlists, by the way. You can just do it live. Anyway, enough stalling. I will invite the first team to present. As you can see, many submissions. First theme is digging a hole. Say, by the way, the theme was hole. Okay, congrats. Is it all you need? Okay. Good. Then I'll be sitting. We will be doing the switching up. Like Holly does on that. Position.
Yes.
Okay. I believe. Un momento. Stopwatch. So, are you ready? Give me a moment to log in. God dang. So, sorry, just a moment. You stand there being pretty. Okay. Loading. Anyway, and you can begin.
Hi. Today we want to talk about a really serious topic. Has troubled humanity from the beginning of the times. Holes. What do we know? What do we actually know about them? Has anyone tried to dig a hole in their backyard, trying to find a treasure? No one. Shame. That's a shame because that's exactly where it all started. On day one, without thinking too hard, we come up with an idea of a miner simulator. A 2D pixel game, side view like Terraria, and you play as a regular miner looking for treasure. Classic, safe, understandable. And you know what? We actually made it, we finished it. We had it built. A miner, a few NPCs selling their goods, and the goal was to dig to the core of the earth. But something was not right. The idea was too simple, too normal. We'd make a good game, but no one would remember us. We need to spice things up. So yesterday, between 4 and maybe 6 a.m., without regaining consciousness, we completely changed the style of the game and the direction. So we are presenting to you our game, digging a hole, but it's in 2D, and you play as a shark with stiff shorts and total slippers. And also, there's an uncomfortably realistic shrimp that buys ore for money.
Then you're gonna give a master raccoon and buy better equipment, and there's a stick with the cone on its head. Why not? You dig until the core of the earth. There's a render there, probably game.exe or jar, whatever. So yeah.
So
Whatever is this?
we think you did understand what is this game about.
Basically, let's just show the trailer real quick.
You guys are done. You guys are done.
Is there
Oh, okay.
There's music.
Anything to comment? Okay. Comment
Yeah.
over.
To make sure life wasn't too easy, we set ourselves a few challenges. We made our game entirely in our own engine based on Java. We created our own assets, our own music, nothing copyrighted, nothing stolen.
Basically, safe for YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, finishing words. It's been your 3 minutes. Does anybody here have a question? Okay. Again, sorry, the beginning was kind of hard to understand. What's the goal of the game?
Mine. Dig.
Dig and collect resources and become rich?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not to also to become rich, but to go deeper and eventually find the treasure. Which
Okay.
probably, why not?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. This
Again,
basically the name of the game, you know.
All right.
Yeah, let's find again.
Okay, last question.
Is this like Terraria?
Probably.
But without core mechanics of Terraria, so it's like a 2D Minecraft.
Not know what Terraria is.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Next team. Round of applause.
Okay, next thing according to the schedule is Elastic App.
So, welcome. This is the last track. That's pretty much the goal of the game. You're in elastic crash. You get to a cave, or in this case, a sewer. Yeah, pretty much it. The idea is we had pretty generic at the beginning, and at the middle, at the end. We started diverging, and things happen. At the end, yeah, let's make a sewer rollback. Yeah, we'll definitely make it in time. Yeah, let's go. Anyways, it evolved into just let's make a soft body simulation. Just recreate the Datoriķi cave incident. Things like that. That's pretty much the gist of the game. Here's some concept art, yeah, more concept art, and the game was made in Go. Next slide is gameplay, so I guess
Yes.
there is no sound. We did not have enough time to make it, but I think you're just moving it over. Yeah. If you rip his arm off, he will die, so be careful. That's pretty much it's level, but you know. Here we have some resemblance of the that well we have to fit a hand through the hole. And I just want to say this does not reflect my level of skill in gaming. I can assure you I did not work for IGN.
Yeah. I think, well, during the video, do you have anything to comment, or we can already move on to questions?
I guess yeah, you can ask questions. I can tell one thing. The soft body add-on that we used was in one way very like versatile, and another way very limiting. So one of the main things is scaling. If you want to make the game at a certain like size, you better make the sprites that size because you cannot scale. It will
Gotcha.
it will ruin the physics.
I guess I have two questions. How many teammates do you have? Were you alone?
Two.
Two.
My teammate Ryan is working today. He has 14-hour work shift, and it's probably. I hope he's doing good. I hope he's well because we did not sleep last night.
Okay. Visual assets. You said the problems with scaling. Did you make them, or were they online found? What was the visual process of this?
So the rat is by me.
Oh.
Cheese is by Ryan. And everything else is from an asset library.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's fine. Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, we did. Just a reminder: using asset libraries is not a bad thing. I'm just wondering.
I'm saying it. Yeah, the button is mine, and the door is like an edited version of from the assets.
Good.
That's very much it.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Unfortunately, we don't have time for more questions.
There is an Easter egg.
Oh, Easter eggs in a rad game.
One for that.
All right, next one.
Okay. The next presentation is for the game Down. Because this is difficult. Hello. I made the game Down Punchers. The idea is the thing is hole, and that lets you punching holes in walls. How do we make it into a game? Well, you could have destructive terrain, I guess. What I landed on was the king of the hill, but the hill can be destroyed by punching holes. This is the hill in question, and the hill is not questionable. The whole game is a multiplayer free-for-all, where the higher you are, the more points you accumulate over time. So the longer you spend by being higher up, the more points you're going to get. Which also means you need to knock other players down. All the sprites were drawn in MS Paint, and the whole game was built in Godot. Just as shown, here is the setup. Because this is a multiplayer game, you need a bit of setup to make it work. In this case, I have my own cloud server on which I host the server binary. But once you join with however many players, you can start playing. This is basically the whole field. You have multiple tools. You have a double jump. You have a punch. You have the grenades, which are the purple throwables, and you have a knockback beam. As you can see in the top left corner, the player names are shown with different color rectangles by them. That describes how high they are on the map. The higher they are, the faster they accumulate points. Below that, there is a score, a ranked score, with the live scores descending. Here, there's also sound effects you can hear once in a while. There's also the blue orbs, and whenever you get a blue orb, you get a knockback. You get a knockback charge, which fires a laser and which knocks back all players but doesn't destroy terrain. It's simultaneous. Every single tool is simultaneously an offensive and a movement tool. So in this game, you can easily utilize your tools however you like. For example, from below, if you fire a few grenades, you can knock away the opponent. You can see a few pixels where they just go flying. Eventually they return. Yeah. And then they jump back.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your attention. Any questions?
Where you do? How many teammates?
It's all built by me.
Crazy. Any question? I would imagine somebody else.
One question. Why make acid in paint? Like, yeah, why?
Because paint?
Yeah.
No. More so Rainbow Six.
Okay. I guess my question: how are the FPS?
Terrible. So the game is built with CSG, which is mostly a level creation tool, not a real-time playing tool. The frame rates are terrible, especially when a lot of explosions are at play. But at the same time, I feel like it does make it quite fun.
It adds to it.
It adds to it some, yeah. It grows the impact of the explosion.
That's screen check and it's burning.
I mean, the relax space is already screen check. Yes.
Is it esports ready?
Yeah, why not actually?
Hell yeah.
Well, no, okay, it does need one adjustment, one patch that allows you to float on the top plane for a long time, which allows you to accumulate points really fast. But besides that, with a few patches, I feel like it's easy.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Everyone don't have
Next game, any goals a goal.
Oh God.
So, yeah, hi. I'm Memphis. I made the game like any calls at all. Now, obviously, what exactly would come to mind? Black holes, mouse holes, some kind of, I don't know, potholes and such. Well, for me, instead it was, no, not donuts, but sprinkles on top. Instead, it was FIFA, because after all, everyone knows, you know, peak season. However, with everything that's happened on FIFA, fuck FIFA, so immediately my mind went to something else, especially considering I actually accidentally happened upon a streamer playing a fancy little game you might not have heard about called Super Battle Golf. Basically golf, but with super. Multiplayer, and well, yeah, you can see everything that's happening. However, I do not have the skills to make any internet connections, so screw that. So my next idea, immediately remembering about a few dipshits that in America apparently want to play golf in real-life traffic and cause concussions. Obviously, fuck them. However, this did give me an idea. Why the fuck can I not show?
Did you share it?
Yeah, apparently I forgot to share. But, well, fine. If you want to see it, you can go to itch, you can download it immediately beforehand. I apologize, I do not know how to make a proper 3D controls, so the mouse movement can be pretty fucking unbearable.
Okay.
Minimize your mouse reactions in your system wherever you can.
Possibly after the presentation's all over, maybe give us the permissions on your like Google site or whatever.
Yeah.
Google Docs, and then at the end just quickly show it again.
Right.
Right now, just run about and we're like splitting your presentation in two halves.
Yeah, basically, anyways, that was the end.
Okay. But I'll still ask you at the end to present. I think more questions if you show the game.
Fair.
Then moving on to the next one, we'll remind you to show you at the end.
Next game is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'll let the speaker pronounce it actually.
I'm Anya, and this is my game Catalysis. So, in short, the whole idea somehow went from holes to hell. But more specifically, Catalysis being the ancient Greek word for descent to the underworld. And so we have this guy properly sketched out with the code name D4-93, who lives in limbo and suddenly stumbles upon a hole in his room and decides to go down there. It's purely a story-driven game. I made this RPG Maker. It's a sort of a walking simulator, but also I had to go all out on the visuals, because at least if I make a walking simulator, I have to make it pretty. And despite it being pretty short at the moment, there are a few endings that you can stumble upon once you actually play the game. And also, apparently, that was in question. Lots of them. We also need characters like this. And most importantly, the gameplay itself.
Oh.
Thank you.
This is a curiosity question. Did you participate in Jūlijas-JAM previous year?
Last year.
Yeah, and you had that color game, right? And this looks like part of that universe.
Yes, you can say that. It's like a sort of a divine comedy retelling in the goodness.
And I can see improvements. Like in your art style, nice. And like, good job.
Did you have any main inspirations for this game?
It's hard to say. I mean, I guess the main inspiration would be the divine comedy, I guess. Because of the whole idea of descending into the underworld and going through like circles, even though there's technically one circle that's like playable actually. Yeah.
You say it's a story game. Is it? You said just a walking sim. Do you make any decisions? Are there any puzzles inside? Is there anything other than walking and reading?
Well, the demo that's currently out, it has like this one decision involving one specific big hole that talks to the main guy. And he has to decide whether he's jumping into it or if he's refusing the call and going back to limbo.
Okay. I believe that's all. Thank you.
I think there was
Oh, another one?
Back in the back.
Quick, shout your question, if anybody has one.
I think I saw some. Yeah? Okay.
I really like the color palette. It's very nice. I like the fact that you don't use a lot of colors. That makes a nice thing to the game. There's not a question. Just
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's all your stats are full.
I think.
What happened? I'm okay.
Yes.
And ready?
Yeah. That's a game about a black hole, which tries to swallow all our satellites. And the backstory is basically that we cheated all around the world so much that the sun gave us a warning. We didn't listen, and now sun got to a black hole, opposite of what it was destined to become, and it takes all our satellites. The initial idea was something like this on paper: planet launches satellites, some Elon, Chinese people and stuff, and then black hole steals them. The controls are one button per one satellite. Each satellite has a number, and that's the control button. Initially, it was like if you press it once, it increases orbit. If you press it twice, it decreases orbit. But then we went full on to orbital mechanics. Yes. This is one stage in the beginning when we changed it to gravity and changing speed, not orbit levels like electrons. And this is really gameplay events level 8. We have levels, score, menu, help, intro, and idea of multiplayer, where each player has only one button and can click it rapidly twice or once and change speed. So one satellite got sucked in. There are no effects, no sound yet. There is a scoring system which increases by every second and per level and per ships left in the level. Yes.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Okay, that's it, that's awesome. Does anybody have any questions?
I like the fact that you went and told us like how you came up with the game, because it's hard to understand what the objective of the game was.
Survival.
What do? Do you like control the satellite? Are you the black hole? Like
No, you control the satellites. Each satellite has a number on it, and you press 1 for first satellite to increase the speed. If you press twice rapidly, if you press once, it decreases the speed, and the black hole sucks them in all the time. So if you decrease speed too much, there is no more chance to save it.
So you have to manage the speed of the satellites to maintain it in orbit so they don't get sucked in.
Yeah, and if you have a lot of satellites, they bump into each other, change the orbits, and that makes it confusing.
That's so like fun.
A little bit, yeah. It's not balanced yet, but some gameplay fun there could probably be found.
I guess can you maybe clarify, the collision objects are the Earth, if you hit yourself,
Yeah.
other satellites, and the black hole that kills you, and out of bounds, right?
Yeah. The ways you can die is either it's being sucked into the black hole, crashing onto the planet, or going out to the asteroid belt. When they bump into each other, they just collide and change their trajectories and speeds.
I guess I'll allow myself to count because I did play this. I can already, so at one point you can have 7 satellites. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, all the numbers are, there's one button to control the satellite. So at one point you try to, like with all your fingers, do this and try to control and manage them so that they don't collide either in the black hole and or Earth. So it feels very hackery, and how I imagine a NAS person feels as a kid.
It is a little bit about orbital mechanics and understanding that.
a bunch of balancing the metrics. Okay, no more questions. Thank you.
And the next game is the next labyrinth. The next presentation.
Light up and
So first of all, I hate hurricanes. So we created one. The main protagonist of the story is the grandmother, which lost electricity due to a thunderstorm, but the grandmother has dementia. She doesn't remember where the fuse boxes are. And her house is big, it's like a labyrinth. In fact, we made the house a perpetually generated labyrinth, which evolves over time. The development process was rather rough because as a team of 5 members, it's difficult to converge on an idea. We found this shepherd noise construction which helps to construct a melody which induces stress to the listener and helps us create the horror game more stressful. We chose to use Babylon.js as our focus was web-based game which has 3D models, light and physics, and also we wanted to try something that isn't Unity, Godot, or Unreal. So there are not too many spoilers in the trailer.
Okay.
And some screenshots.
All right, actually, one more minute. Questions. I was one of the people that playtested you. There's an emphasis on steps here, and I believe you said that the labyrinth is forever. It's like it almost sounds like the implication that it never ends. Like you keep going, but doesn't it reset and change life? This is the idea that you're trying to emulate dimension.
Yes, because you have to find a fuse box. We didn't want the player to wander around too far away. So if you go too far away from the fuse box, you get reset to the spawning point.
And the map changes, right? And that's like the idea of it.
Yes.
I guess, can you comment on the steps that you, like the character, as you can see, there was rough steps. It's just that I played this and I feel like there's more to this than you're giving up, telling us.
When you walk around, you leave steps.
Yes.
And the map, when you walk too far from a spot, it also changes.
Yes.
So when you try to trace back your steps where you came from, you will often see that the steps go into a wall, and you'll get the coal in your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Any more questions?
I have a question. So you said something about the music. Did you find like a specific tool that induces stress? Is that what you said? Is it like a scientifically proven thing that makes it more stressful?
So shepherd's nose is a construction of melody that makes an illusion, which makes it seem that the music is getting higher and higher pitch if you're focusing on it. And it's a general construction which you can use and apply to different melodies. You can make different music with it.
Awesome, seriously, go game.
Fun fact: I did scream a bunch of times when I was playing. They can actually prove it.
We're really happy about it.
Okay, then thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next game is You Got My Hope.
So our game is called You Got My Hope, but it's a visual novel partially based on true events. So we will a little bit tell about the backstory, because all great visual novels have a great backstory, and the novel you can play, but the backstory you can tell only us. Only. So what is Yugo? Yugo is a car. It's a Stava Yugo Coral 45 is the full car market model name. It's an old car made in Yugoslavia in 90s, and the country does not exist yet anymore, and it has only 45 horsepower or 0.9 liter engine. And we actually drove this car from Serbia back to Riga recently, previous month. Our plan wasn't good then, like we had only one driver and 3,100 kilometers. So it took us 12 days and 7 countries if you multiple Latvia. And our plan was to buy a 200 € car and then go to Riga through Belgrade, Sofia, Bucharest, Lviv, Budapest, Krakow, Riga. We did it all, but the engine was dying all the time. We spent a lot of money in repairs, and our most viral video was where our tire exploded in the middle of night. So let's get back to the game. We decided that we want to somehow use the Yugo and a lot of visual assets in the game. So we made this specific car in our visual novels love interest. So you make decisions and talk with car, and the car has hole or multiple holes actually if you play all the game, and you can decide what you do with them, or you fix or you don't fix them. So this is the starting screen, and here is also a gameplay trailer. So as already seen, all basic assets are our own experiences, videos and photos from trip, and some assets are from asset packs that we used to make it more dating similar. If you want to read more about our adventures, there's a website and there's an Instagram. But of course, questions about that.
Hats off to you for surviving the drive. That is better. They did drive. Like there's a whole Instagram. You can see their journey with the Yugo, their third teammate. You could even say. So could you say this is based on a true story?
Partially, we didn't romance the car while we were driving, but the some experiences, some breakdowns are true. At the same time, game has 9 endings, while our trip had only 1 game. Also has Easter eggs. You can meet Julia there if you look hard enough. So there's a lot of extrapolation and a little bit of true story, but all the contents are.
Any more questions?
Did you plan on putting in edits to you?
We'll see.
Okay, thank you. So wait. So currently it is safe, right?
Yeah, it is. And if anyone wants to visit that car in real life after the all events end, so we can go and do that. The car is a talent Sparta, so if anyone wants to celebrate the end, so that the upper stands, just find
We
us.
can romance it IRL.
We had fun. We want to make some fixes because we understood that 9 endings actually is insane amount for 48 hours. I would say 4 of them are good, and the rest 5 need serious work to call them good endings. But we haven't really planned to release it elsewhere. Maybe if we polish it, it has some.
I think we should just release it. I think this is like this is blow up, seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the next game is Overjack 2, Heist of a Lifetime.
Okay, so, hello everyone. I made a game, I think. Oh. I made a game. More specifically, I'm in the second game. This is my second game now. Now, the last game was very well received. It got tons of reviews, tons of coverage. It was super popular, so obviously I needed to cash in, make a sequel. So obviously I started the same place again previously, with Godot. But I needed a theme. So I thought, holes, or how I see holes. Moles. That makes sense. Whacking moles. Sure, let's go with that. So in general, the development was pretty chill. I was just kind of playing around. And at the end of it, I mean, something came out of it. Maybe even, indeed, something that won up to last year's game. Now, here we can see some lovely reviewers enjoying it. It is very complicated, but it pretty much gives us the entire keyboard. Because each mole uses a completely different control scheme, and you somehow need to manage all of that. For the most part, it makes sense. And to better see the difference, there's also going to be a slight showcase between the first and the second game. Just a small one, just nothing crazy. So this is last year's game. I mean, but, I needed to one this, so I thought, here. Oh. And yeah, here's the gameplay. I mean, it's pretty simple. You press with the lowercase characters, and you press with the uppercase characters before, there's tons of different controls to explore and have fun with. Some of them just don't work on the web. That's fun. And, the usual gameplay, just the usual tropes, nothing too particularly unique. And when you think about it, actually, it did kind of make a game that's also fit for last year's game theme. A little bit maybe too well. There's some fun gameplay, but there's also a loose string I managed to do. Nothing too particularly crazy like last time. It was something.
Right, thank you. That's done. All right, I guess I had questions. No, I don't.
Yeah. What was the game?
Is it okay? Is this a multiplayer?
No, it's single player. I mean, you can try
doing some kind of machination on the same keyboard, but effectively not.
Question: does the game also utilize your keyboard RGB lights? Because I saw a lot of flash.
No, because I'm all for accessibility.
Yes. So it's just survive as long as you can by doing the tasks that pop up.
Yes.
Okay.
In a sense, it's a little bit like WarioWare, but if you couldn't wait for the next mini game.
That's a great quote.
Yeah.
Why didn't you show the mom that moves out of the wall?
There's a very complicated story that both games feature. It's actually an overarching story that will make sense in the next game, that will be the trilogy. And then we're going to make a prequel that will tie everything all together, and actually it will all make sense eventually.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And the next game is again after.
All right. Hi, everyone. Today we are talking about Astrocat. It's a game about a space cat in a spacesuit that has some troubles and issues with his spaceship, and he's trying to escape a place next to black, like every Friday. Or not. Yeah, we have 4 people in team. Yes, some design, some programming. Okay, next to the game. Or next to the holes. You know the holes. Some different holes. Some different type of holes. Inspiration. Yeah, the start of Game Jam was like my friend is writing me, I'll be making a furry game about the glory hole. I said no, so we did it about Space Cat. You are, yeah, you're cat that is space scientist. You were flying around. You was flying around the space, doing some space things, but there was the space whale that just hits your.
Spaceship, and you survived a miracle, and you try to do something about this situation.
Yeah.
It's kind of hopeless, but who knows?
What are you doing here? You're traveling around the black hole, and you're trying to collect your ship parts and make it fly.
And as you know, like, it has some gravitational pull, so yeah, you'll see some gameplay gimmicks in the
Yeah, some pictures, all the assets, all the sound, all the things were made by ourselves. Yeah. You have very functional suits. It allows you to make good things and make a poof that makes you big and allows you to fly some time around. Yeah. And some video that you can watch about the game.
Okay, I believe time is up. I think while the video is playing, we might as well ask him for. Oh.
I can.
What was that like?
We will see. Yeah.
Okay, later. I believe you also had an animation, actually walking animation and so on. The assets here are beautiful. All made here. All the code and design also here made self-made. Like this was done in 48 hours, right?
Yes.
Okay. And all the art and sounds.
there are a bit more sounds added, but the video was created at the morning, and we were having some things are not done yet. Yeah, so the final game is. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
So we can ask you to play our game because you should be a little bit worried about holes. And yours. Yeah. That's it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And the next game is 9 to 5.
Okay. Hello everyone. So we decided to be a little bit unique, and we didn't make a slideshow. We only made a video of the gameplay. It's gonna be playing in the back while we talk about it. Well, I'm gonna start playing it. So I'm gonna explain what the game is roughly about, and then Thomas is gonna tell us how it went. So in this game, you're a warehouse manager, and your goal is to move all the boxes into the holes. And how you do this is by positioning. You'll see the gameplay in a little bit, don't worry. So how you do this is you take some workers with some predefined movement patterns, and you place them on your warehouse. And yeah, that's about it. This is a puzzle game. There's about 20 levels. Some of them are very difficult, but I think there's answers. Okay, that's about it from the game. About the game, you can see it in the background, and Thomas is gonna tell you more about how it's.
I mean, the gameplay is good, of course, but the development was much more fun. We had a set idea from the very beginning. We followed through quite nice with it. But the biggest problem in long term was that one of our developers, he didn't set up his Unity, his development environment before we came here, and he didn't manage to do it for the whole 3 days. And he decided to just go all out on level creation. He wrote a script that automatically created the levels. We couldn't solve them ourselves, so we also solved them for us. That's why we also kind of have to add a game button, so everyone can at least enjoy watching the workers move around. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, you can enjoy some of the gameplay. What else? Oh yeah, also like an hour before we had to submit, I tried to export the project on my computer, and it just blew up everything. It just deleted itself, I think. I don't know what happened. But thankfully we have 2 computers, so that was alright. What else is there to say? I don't know.
How many levels do you have working?
So currently we have 20. Oh yeah, we currently have 20 levels. We got the game to like a good state by our standards very late, so we had very little time to work like on the levels. Like we wish. That's one of the regrets I think we have, that we wish we had more time to actually make more levels. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Visual sounds, all in-house?
All in-house made by this guy.
What happens to the worker that goes down the hole?
Nobody knows. You know, for legal reasons, we are not allowed to say, but you know, you can see for yourself, I guess.
Yeah. What was your 9 to 5 experience without the game?
Well, this is how we imagine. You know, this is how we imagine how like I don't know, like some Amazon workers. You know, they you know we don't. Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions? Then thank you for your presentation.
Next game is Life is Alive.
I question oversight. What game on for the soul? Where so baby in mind has all together.
Šo spēli var saukt par advanced IQ testu, bet patiesībā ar Q maz bija saistīti. Tātad ideja ir tāda, ka mēs būvējam, audzējam, advancējam savu smadzeņu. Kā mēs zinām, smadzenē ir dažādas savas zonas, katra savu atbildi. Dzirde, redze, visu, ko mēs darām. Tā pašā laikā arī sirds ritmu, kas kontrolē. Tādā veidā mēs izšķirtā dvēseli cilvēciņam, kas ir Blinky un Ovi, kas mums palīdz mums smadzenes attīstīt. Tas nolaiks, jā.
Nē, nu, varbūt var turpināt, bet, ja vēlaties, mēs varam sākt uz jautājumiem.
Jā,
vai jums ir problēmas ar to, kas ir jautājuši angliski jautājumu?
Nē.
Okay, so the gameplay is like a visual novel with a bunch of mini games inside?
Yes.
Okay, what are you the main character, the baby, or are you playing one of these characters here? Who are you playing as?
Well, since it's a visual novel, you just kind of go with the story. And
okay, you're not playing as anybody, it's just a story and you play mini games. Yeah, that's all good. I'm just trying to understand. Are the rooms, the places based on anything? Like the rooms, like what's the inspiration? Did you like,
no,
is it your own rooms or is this?
Her 14-year-old sister drew all of the characters, everything from blank. So yeah, there are many whole Easter eggs, like Portal or the Rock, which is a whole. So yeah, it was her idea.
So how many teammates do you have? How many people worked on this?
We and her sister.
Okay, awesome. Any more questions? If not, thank you. Quick question, was the music also by you?
No, it's the C418, the microphone.
Gotcha. Thank you.
The next game is Gimbals Messiah.
Hello. The person who is going to present with me is currently having a medical. So I'm not going to be here for the presentation. Next to you, my boss. So our idea is holes, right? And I can guarantee that a majority of you know Windrose's amazing popular song "Diggy Diggy Hole." Well, obviously. So they're dwarves. I love dwarves. dwarves love holes, so we got a little dwarf guy. And so we had a lot of problems while we were making this. We were trying to figure out Git and also programming in Unity. I have never programmed in Unity in my life. This is like our first jam ever, and the second lead programmer also hasn't really worked with Unity. So we had a lot of problems trying to figure out how to set up Git and Unity together, and a lot of time got wasted on that. So they're the evil masterminds over there. Okay, move to the next one. We obviously learned a lot about Unity, Git. I learned a bunch of C#, even though I was the lead artist, not programmer. But still, I helped a little bit with the programming. We in total had 4 people, but he was just an errand boy. And more support. And then we had a third person who just was the wingman. She knows that this event existed, so we came here because of her. Anyway, we want to improve on. Our game is like you'll see later.
It's like you have a dwarf guy and he goes down. You
have to save the goal is to get as far down the hole as you possibly can without dying. And we had like a big problem where we wanted to generate the platforms that you have to attach to randomly, and we did that last time. So that one's really broken. The game is playable, but not well. And also, I wanted to do animations and I couldn't figure out how to do that. Here's the demo. There's little gimbus. Oh my gimbal. I cannot remember the name. Yeah. It's very slow. It's not great. Oh yeah, there's some jumping platforms. That's one. Also mostly broken, but that's beside the point. Oh yeah, there's a score.
You have the 3 hearts in the corner.
The 3 hearts in the corner. Yeah, my assistant artist made that. All of the assets are made by us. We didn't make any music. Made by me specifically, except and there's the so yeah. It's not much. Thank you for listening. I love Gimbal. He's great.
There's a lot of, you chose to do it with Unity. Why?
Because there's a lot of documentation on Unity. And mostly when I've heard of data, a lot of games are made with Unity. I have tried, and there's not much documentation, so I couldn't really figure it out.
Okay. I guess the other question was, so, did you all agree on the idea of the project? Because it sounds very scattered. Somebody was doing that, somebody was that. Was it more like one lead, or were you all on one idea, or is one leading and everyone following? Like, what was the process like that?
The main programmer, who's not here, he came up with the base idea, but we kind of together thought one part and then the second part. Overall, it was him kind of leading. And yeah, he was like the leader of the group, and I was I just got the orders on what to draw, what to help with programming. So, yeah, it was fun.
Do you like the idea?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Gimbal. He's my pride.
The idea of Gimbal.
Gimbal is wonderful. Honestly, I will participate next year and try to convince my teammates to make another game of Gimbal. I love him.
Okay, anybody have any questions?
In your first slide, you have your team shown, and there's one person named Nex. Who is that? It's not a question, but do you know Nex in Latvian game dev community? No. It's a game character which is being made in the game right now. Oh. So yeah, look that way.
Okay, thank you.
And the next game is Paul.
Hello. So we made a game called Hole. It's very creative name. We are very creative people. I am outside Julia. This is Whitney, and we also participated, kind of. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. It's questionable. Well, this is impressive. Well, we got inspired by quite a lot of things, including maybe you have seen the last year's game Soloid. That was a beautiful game. Yeah, a YouTube video, my Obsidian graph, Slade Spire. This game is insanely inspired by Slade Spire. Some of you who have seen the game might recognize some similarities. About our game, we did a lot of stuff. Like, we made way too many things. This game is about twice the size than the last year's game that we made. We made a lot of art, which I'm really thankful for art, because I can't do all this shit. And yeah, some assets, some pretty beautiful art. That's like, I'm still amazed by that. Right. We are supposed to have a video. Right, that's what this slide is. Yeah. A couple of questions there that we did have to answer in that presentation. I think I'm speaking pretty spoiler fast. What we started with, we did start with a half-made project already. We did start with a add-on for the video. We did start with pretty much nothing, but now it looks cool. Now it actually has like sprites in it that are not stored from Pinterest. Development went extremely smoothly, except for that one 5-hour period where I sent a single bug, which I can fix. But other than that, it went smoothly. Beautiful experience. I wish that could be every time. Zero managed conflicts. Beautiful. Love this. Our game has a lot of things. I would love to show you the gameplay video. I would love to show you the story if it could. Kind of wanted to do it to YouTube like after the video.
Yes, you can. The same with the presenter we'll show it later.
When that happens, we'll explain a little bit more about what's going on in the game.
I guess then, if anybody has any quick questions, then I think we can move the questions after you show us the gameplay video.
And we do have a couple other things in the presentation.
Okay, then go for it.
Yeah, so first of all, Steam release. Yeah, we have Steam release flag. This will definitely happen. This is guaranteed to happen. There is no way that this doesn't happen since last year. We'd like to thank our sponsors. We got sponsored by Bernard Games Energy Drinks, Hair Organs, and Small Construction Equipment, which, and thank you for participating and watching the presentation, which did not have a video and did not have anything about the game. A little bit.
Maybe a little bit time you can pull up the video real quick so we can.
Yeah, we can.
Wait, didn't we agree that it's like afterwards?
It's a short video.
Do you have a link here? Open your itch.io page. Maybe it's there.
I do not believe.
No, you did not.
Then afterwards. Also, and then ask questions after that.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Then thank you. Moving on.
Next one is Death of Greed.
So I kind of had the real framework for this game cooking in my head for a while, and when the theme for the jam was announced, it clicked like that it could fit in here. Death of Greed is a very simplified like strategy / card game. The background story is that you're playing one of these greedy moles that are trying to expand their empire for warring over the resource called Earth's Blood, which is oil. Which is what they call oil, because they hit the earth and it bleeds that thing.
The gameplay is basically, if you played Warcraft Rumble, like it's this vertical map where your units automatically travel up, the enemy's units automatically travel down. Your control over the game is through using cards, that are using the resource called Earthblood. And you take over these points. Whenever you take over a point, you can, from that moment on, play your cards on those points. When I say cards, it's mostly units, but it's also buildings. Whenever you conquer a whole, each and every one of those points that you can conquer is a hole. You can dig it deeper, letting you spawn more advanced units out of it. For instance, this weaker card you can play from a basic hole, but the more advanced cards you can play only from what's called an abyssal hole. And that's it basically. Each hole has also, when you take over it, it has like a block for buildings. So when you take over it, you can build buildings that give you faster, generate resources faster, generate earthblood faster, give you cards faster, and that's it basically. Let's try and do a quick play.
Maybe show the video.
Maybe I'll show the video. Let me try and refresh. I'll show the video.
Yeah, we were kind of rolling video.
Oh, okay. So you can, the game starts with the enemy character dissing you. You can see the cards. Because of lack of artistic ability, I used some petty assets with the units. You can see I'm spawning units by putting them on the holes. Some things like the wormling or the wormling I can't put because I don't have a hole that's deep enough. Some cards are abilities like there was a cave-in, there's an ability for dynamite that does an area of effect damage. And in this scenario, I lost because the enemy reached my my primary vault, my primary goal before I could counter his. And that's basically it.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you a question.
Yeah.
I have two questions. First of all, your assets. You drew them.
No. They're all like the pictures are generators.
Yeah.
And that's basically
and the 3D one.
The 3D ones are Kenny.
Yeah.
The Kenny assets. Yeah. The blocky animals.
Yeah. At the start of the jam, you talked about an interesting way to, a style on the 3D with the pixel the downscale.
Yeah.
How did it go? Did you try it or did you give up?
I tried looking into it. I tried looking for ready-made assets that would fit that style, but there were none, which is like a lesson maybe for the next thing I want to do in the next hackathon, to maybe not program at all and be like an art guy, like try and learn 3D production. But yeah, that's where I landed.
And also question, so the game is playable, there is a lose and win state.
Yeah.
Okay.
You win when you conquer the enemy's like a primary hole, and at the end you lose when he conquers yours.
So you have these ideas in your page deck, they look very nice. I love the idea of the earth blood and so on. You said that there's like multiple levels and types of holes and so on. Are there now more levels where those things are implemented?
There aren't more levels. This is like the only level.
Yeah, level.
the progression would be other levels, you collecting other new parts, building your deck and stuff like that. But that's the only thing we have.
Okay. Does anybody have your questions?
I saw that there's like videos like all the it, but like how does one character dig like a deeper hole? Does it look like
So characters don't dig holes; they only take over a hole. From the moment a hole is dug, it slowly gets deeper, or there's a card called dig that immediately upgrades the hole to the next level. We just didn't see it in this flavor.
Good.
That's
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for now. So, though I do think we're almost like halfway or even more, I think we need a little bit of a break, no?
Yeah.
So, 10-minute break, right? 10 minutes, so that means we'll be back. Wait, stop! I didn't let go. There's a bit of a technical moment. Yes? Okay. All good, all good. Anyway, there's now going to be a 10-minute break, which means I would like to ask you for you to all return at 7:03 during the break, walk around, and if you can, already start packing your things so that we can also prepare a little cleaning because you know this is an event. There's a lot of aftercare. So go stand, eat, drink water, bathroom, second floor. See you after 10 minutes.
So, my name is Peter Hermann-Tospos, also known as Datoriķi, also known as line_E. And to think of something for this year, I had to go looking up in a dictionary, whole and word connections. So, I eventually found a whole of an animal hybrid, especially in a cave. So, the idea is very simple. Hole up for winter, but first you need to gather food for it. So, the core gameplay is pretty simple. Enemies are squirrels, but they don't know how to gather nuts themselves, so they are after your nuts. So you gather your nuts in your base, and you need to defend it from enemies. The win condition is don't let your main base run out of nuts, and fill all secondary bases. Levels are procedurally generated. So, to accomplish the task, there is a shop and a few upgrades. So to defend yourself, you can get a gun. They shoot acorns instead of bullets. And you also have cocoa nuts that explode, and they throw popcorn in all directions. And also, where to defend yourself, call all your friends who have guns. In this case, you have two friends. That is Bobat, he has one gun. Bobet, he has two guns. And Bob NG, he has machine gun. You can see here Bobat with machine gun. Just open shop, put it down, and he sees enemies and he goes bratatat. And also you can buy some obstacles like landmines, barbed wire, and you can also increase your nut carrying capacity by buying a nut bag and a nut sack. Oh, and there is a backflip button. You can press the H. It won't give you a help menu as you would expect, but no, it'll just give you a backflip. Thank you for your attention. I genuinely had fun in this event. I hope that you had too. And if you have any questions, feel free.
Okay. Okay. So your main goal is to get as many nuts as possible.
Actually, I guess
Fill as many holes.
Not die, but I guess you could actually speedrun this because well, what you have to do is fill up all the secondary holes and not let your main hole run out of nuts.
Yeah.
The more nuts you collect altogether, the more enemies spawn. So.
Oh, the nuts, they just show up and span in the spawn?
Yeah, they just randomly spawn.
Okay, okay, cool. Were you alone making this?
Yes, me, myself, and
I. Unity?
Unity.
Okay. Any more questions?
Yes.
Is the ability to fly intentional?
Well, it's not a bug, it's a feature. You don't check where the ground is, and I guess you could call yourself a flying squirrel then. So,
Thematic. Okay, then thank you.
thank you.
The next game is the Hollow Freshman. I'm not seeing a presentation.
So yeah, we made this is our first game jam, and we decided to make a game called the Hollow Freshman. So as I already said, this was for both of us the first time that we ever actually made a game. So it was kind of a fun learning experience all the time. We explored all these new features of code. Sometimes it's like we try to fix a bug for 30 minutes and then just discover that the visibility was off or something like that. Sometimes it runs smoothly. But yeah, it was a fun learning experience. So we had many ideas, but we decided to honor our university and study program. So we decided to make a game about a student. So the setup is like this. It probably happens during session time, and you wake up in Ryan Bova is the innocent on cafeteria floor, but you have a hollow mind. You have no memories of what happened or what are you even doing here. So you start discovering yourself in university. So during this game, you will interact with many of these objects in the university and trying to find clues about yourself. And during the gameplay, you find some and discover that you are a student called Datoriķi. And during the main game, you also understand that you need to finish this semester, hopefully, and you start to do some unfinished level. Yeah, pretty easy.
Deep cut.
It's like a first-year student struggle in the game, with also this goal to fill back your brain back with memories to close that hole. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All the assets made by you.
Except music, yes, we try to do all those visuals.
Okay. Were you a duo? No more other teammates?
Yes.
Okay. Any more questions?
The Godot.
Yeah. Okay, then I believe that's all. Thank you.
The next game is Lost Home.
Hello. Everyone. We have been.
Mēs izveidojam spēli Lost Hunt. Tā ir Godot spēle, 2D. Tu esi saimnieks ar savu Sonic staigājumu, un bija pastaigā, suns nejauši iekrita alā, un tad mēģina savienoties atkal ar savu suni. Ir nu jā, ļoti aprakstīts, kā spēlēt un tam līdzīgi. Ok, iet video, man liekas. Jā, šeit ir gameplays ar lielāko daļu. Bija katrs šķērsts tā kā pašveidoti. Mēs ļoti centāmies kodējot šo. Tā ideja ir, ka šitā spēle ir puzles spēle, kad tu risini puzles, lai suni dabūtu līdz labējiem galam un saimnieku arī. Un tā ideja ir tā, ka tā tuneļa beigās pēc citurus 100 metru un tā ir līdz, kas varētu suni uznest uz augšu, kā virs zemes, lai varētu satikties atkal. Un, jā, vienkārši jāizpild puzles, lai varētu tālāk tikt. Visādi veidi jātrigro bateni, platformas tad liftu up, ir bišķi deftrači, bet savādāk tā vienkārši pamēģināt palīdzēt suns. Un suns arī kustās tikai ar pogām, viņš kustās tā kā vai nu pavisam kreis, vai pavisam labi iet, vai rewindо darbību arī, jump on, jā. Kaut kā tā. Jā.
Uz kā tika veidot spēle?
Gado.
Vai abi dēli saimnieks un suns, vai viņi, kādā līmenī viņi satiekas viens otru, spēlēšanas, vai viņi interaktu ar viens otru?
Jā. Lielāko daļu saimnieks ir augšējā daļā un suns augšējā, bet viņi interaktu ar piemēram pogām un leveriem un lietām, kas atļauj viņiem tik tālāk savās daļās.
Kā bija jūsu komandas darba sadalījums?
Es ar abiem mēs kodējam galvenokārt, zīmēju, ļesinu spēles vīzijas un vairākas plota idejas, Valters tā mūsu vairāk arī zīmējums.
Ok, paldies, vai kādam vēl jautājumu? Ja ne, tad liels paldies jums!
Okay, next one is Hole and Scroll.
Video.
So we made a Hole and Scroll. The idea was
Is that it, Lulu? I said these loadings. The windows will be closed, then we may begin. Give us a moment. Stopwatch, and now you can begin.
The main idea of the game is that the player is a wizard seeking power. So on this quest, they try to find a recipe for a god potion. Unfortunately for the player, however, the scroll containing a recipe for the potion has holes in it. So the player has to figure out the recipes for the god potion.
So there's a small slide about tutorial that you to play this game. You need a space key and a mouse space key, or you can, if something like some item you don't need, you just kick out of the board. And left mouse use drawer to get ingredients, place in a hole, and move around the place to get different ingredients. Right mouse is to open the scroll where will be all information. And so there's a big spoiler about this. About future content possible, that there is maybe something can go wrong with player trying to make potions. So the possible ending.
Another video at the end of the ceremony, I see.
That was the game. Thank you for your attention.
Is there really no way if you go on itch.io page to show the video?
video now. Maybe.
Wait, did you want to play the game?
Maybe try. Maybe try.
It was required for you to maybe make a video there on each page, maybe opening it up or itch.io page, game page, view, yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess you'll be one of the exceptions of showing actually the game. Got 1 minute?
So, it's a start. There we see the scene where there will be the hole where we need to place the ingredients. We can move around. First here, random things, and plants. If we can click on the plants, they will be in the hotbar. We can open the scroll where you can see the gaps, the holes. We don't know what kind of potion to make a gold potion. So we are collecting and placing them in the hole, clicking in the hole, and we got the potion. Now we can check our scroll. Okay.
Can you show this scroll and that will be it?
Oh, and we can see there's no board, there's no potion. That means it's a wrong potion. We made the wrong potion. By combining, we need to find a potion that will be appear on the scroll. Oh, here we go. There's a potion. If we check the scroll now, we can see that one of the holes. Yes, potion of flow. We see.
Sorry, but this is already over our time. I think we got the idea that you're trying to make potions in the game. Do we have any more questions here? One question. Are all the assets made by you and all the programming?
Yes.
What was the job like allocations?
First, we programmed together.
Yeah.
First 2 days, and today I more programmed and
now I'm moved on to artwork.
Yes. Okay, then thank you. Thank you for your presentation.
Next game is Holy.
Oh.
Hello everyone. I'm Jūlijas or Datoriķi or Malavic or whatever you want to call me, and this is my game, which is I wouldn't even call half complete. Divine Unholy. It was originally called something else. It was really silly, and this is also pretty silly because I just wanted holy in the name because of hole. It does kind of make sense with the story, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't have time for that. Anyways, what is it? It is a sort of cryptic, horror-ish visual novel about a character that is literally descending into a massive hole that all they really know about is really dangerous, something along those lines. And yeah, it is infamous for being cryptic. So, since it's a visual novel, you might be wondering, what is the story or the lore? And I'll give you a few seconds to read that. It is everything I had written down in the Obsidian text file at 5 a.m. in the morning/night. And what you get to experience in the game is a very small fraction of that. So good luck figuring out the rest. I will not be helping you. Anyways, so the art, another very important part of a visual novel. What have I drawn for this game? 5 pictures. 5 pictures, that's all I managed. I didn't really have to understand, unfortunately. So you can see a playthrough of the game looping over and over. It's about 3 to 4 seconds long, and you can see the massive diversity of images in the game at the moment. The image you see the most is just a placeholder, sort of, for a lot of the ones that I didn't get to draw yet. So yeah, do you have any questions? I may try to answer them.
Okay. So you concentrate a lot on the images, but are there any choices, any gameplay, anything more to it?
There are choices in the game. They do impact what kind of ending you can get to. There are currently 5 different endings. I am not entirely satisfied with how it plays out, but it is kind of just in the progress at the moment.
If you said you only did 5 images, how much did you plan for?
I know I'm missing about 20. And it's already compressed the story. If I were to expand on the game, it would need more than that.
Okay, okay. And what did you make the game?
When?
On what, like what engine? Okay. Any more questions? Then all good. Thank you.
Okay, and the next game is Multiverse.
Hi everyone, I am Hans. My Discord username is Kate Blues, and today I will tell you about my game, Multiverse. Oh, premise of the game is very simple. It's a memory game, and if you cannot match the cards in 30 seconds, then you are a Multiverse, or a silly sausage. Yes, so here you can see how the game plays out. You're supposed to match the cards, and here I'm playing with the skills of a video game journalist. And this is the only two winnings you can get. Multiverse. Now, why Multiverse or silly sausage? Right now, I have some job at the library, and one day my coworkers convinced me to play a memory game because we had the cards lying around. They got really competitive, and they started calling each other Multiverse or silly sausage. And we also had that Multiverse or silly sausage toy in the library. Here you can see some of our antics. Process. Well, I decided that this game jam, I am going to be a big girl. I will use Godot. But unfortunately, after like an hour of a YouTube tutorial, I wrote 85 lines of the code, I copied all of it from the YouTube tutorial, and I got 332 errors. How is that possible? But whatever. I scrapped it all, and I thought, hey, why not typing? I already kind of have an idea of how I'm going to be doing this, and I also just found a tutorial on it online. Yeah, sounds. Since I am a one-man team, and I recently learned how to use FL Studio, I decided, hey, why not also make that sound for the games? What else can I do? Scoured the internet for silly sausage toy sound bites, right? That was what you maybe heard in the Multiverse ending, right? And I also remade the main song that was playing like 4 times because I hated it. Yeah, this was my case, and I found out that there were issues with the client installer because the GIF dash fighting module that I used for the little animations, it turns out that, oh no, it doesn't do well with client installer. So I asked once for my guy William, and he did some terminal magic. He asked ChatGPT for help. I'm pretty sure we used an entirely different way of converting it to exe. So, I'm proud of it. I'm really shocked, actually. I learned more about Python, functions, and music producing. Questions? Yeah?
You started the idea in work of playing this mind game, puzzle game, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you make a board game? Why did you want to make a computer game?
Well, I've always just kind of wanted to try programming because I thought it was so cool. And I also am not a big fan of board games. That's why I said, of course, me too.
I guess I also have a question. So this was mostly of you learning to program, visualize, and audio.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about your work? Do you think you want to expand on it, or is this good enough? New project?
Okay, so I actually wanted to add the one mechanic, right? It asks a mechanic where it asks you for your name, and if you write either Julia, then it will automatically give you the ending or you are not a silly sausage, right? And I also told my coworker that hey, maybe I can make a mechanic where if I write your name, then it will be automatically that you are not a moitidas or a silly sausage.
Okay, thank you. That's unfortunate. I don't have time for.
Okay, and the next game is To the Portal.
Oh.
Hey everybody.
Show to the camera. When you present, do show to the camera if you can.
Hey everybody, we're team number 1, and this is also our first game jam, so 1. I'm Madara, and I love RPG and fantasy.
I'm Marcus, and I love Minecraft.
Yes. So when we started out and formed a team, we did a whole lot of brainstorming about holes, different kinds of holes: black holes, white holes, donut holes, cheese holes. We spent too much time on cheese holes. Our game doesn't have any cheese in it. In the end, we met in the middle and just chose what we like the best, which is portals, holes to a different dimension, and all kinds of funny characters and things.
Yeah, so more about the development. We started the concept on a whiteboard, and we went to an A4 page, printed it out, did a test play, then we did some work on characters, did another test play, and so I worked mainly on the physical side. I wanted to make the game more 3D feeling with steps and stuff like that, but there were some difficulties at night. And Madara worked more on the character side.
Yes, so I did more of this. I did the writing, and also I tortured myself with game rules, encountered maybe not plot holes, but rule holes. And I also have to mention that we had a third member, Jacob, who did this amazing character that you can see right here on the screen. So yeah.
But you might be asking, what game did we even make? What is this? This is like a hybrid of TTRPG and snakes and ladders.
Yes, so the main objective is that a magical portal to another world has opened, and it will grant you your most ardent wish. And 4 journeyers set off to climb a mountain and be the first one who gets to the magic portal. So choose your character, navigate a multi-tiered map, and sabotage your friends as you go along. Step on each other's toes. Go crazy. Yeah, that's it. Go to the hole.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to ask, how was the playtesting? How often did you do it? And what were the maybe main problems? And how did you smooth them out?
So we definitely had a couple of problems when we did the playtesting. Sometimes the game ended way too quickly, sometimes it lasted hours, and there were like a couple of mechanics that we couldn't really decide on, so we went on to gather feedback for us to only get like 50-50 result. So we had to decide on, at the end on ourselves. And there were other...
We also had to balance the special traits for characters. Each character has a special ability, and those got overpowered really quickly.
You said that you can step on each other's toes. How is play interaction supposed to be? To happen?
So you can set all kinds of traps. Well, not all kinds of. You can set traps and wormholes that help you navigate, but they also make people like go back in the map. So it can get quite stressful at times.
Okay, I believe if nobody else has any questions at that time, thank you very much.
The next one is school hospital.
How to change slide? Okay. Hi. This is this is a small hospital. This is our team peace desk. And this is me. And what did we start with? This is assets from SketchUp and ChatGPT. This is a god of programming.
And I believe that making a playable game is faster and more accessible than ever. And I joined this jam to test that idea under a real deadline. So, next. So I started with this game. Here, what did we see? We see the new Python approaches and present their ID card in the school. So you can inspect the document and decide whether the student looks legitimate. After accepting the gradient, more people. After accepting the gradient, they move to the back. Move to the bed and check their temperature, then check their pulse. Then I get the diagnosis. Then I can get required treatment items and treat them. But if I don't do the right treatment, I can get a whole anomaly. This is anomaly in the school, and you need to fix them to get the sanity. If I miss the warning signs, the lighting changes, sanity decreases, and anomaly begins. And you have an anomaly, a big hole in the school that if you do 5 mistakes, you can GG.
Does anybody have any questions? Were you only 2 teammates?
I'm solo. He's my GoPro.
Oh, producer. So it was a single coding, visuals, everything.
Like this is all assets. I have both assets. The Python is both assets from the Sketchpad, from Asset Store. Then the coding from me and the assets from Asset Store with movement was. And always the ChatGPT, coding codex, and my brain.
All right. Anybody have any questions? Okay, then I'll keep it. Thank you.
Okay, the next game is Wonder Tale. Hello everyone. We are one. We made a game which fused Wonderland and Undertale. How do you switch it? At first, we had an idea to create the character like with the final boss's sibling, which we made into a system. And we decided to fuse some Undertale lore. What if the system fell into a rabbit hole? That's all the point, right? So of course, at first we had no idea where to start building it. We asked good dear friend ChatGPT.
No, at least what
It says, use Godot. Never used it again.
or a game. So what's the game maker RPG?
The time is easier.
We need to do arts design. Well, that took a while. And so on.
So we spent about 2 whole nights.
No,
And
not for me, most likely. That's for Halloween.
and somehow it became whole game.
Okay.
A whole very Undertale style game. With everything, a menu, a map, and of course, a chaos. But currently, it mostly does. And here, also choices have consequences. Be rude, good luck surviving. Be nice, then just survive. And of course, no matter the route, it's going to end. And I only managed to.
Not gonna try to not to get anywhere now.
Eh?
You have to press press escape. Click on the browser, escape. Yes, thank you. Okay. So we're closing to the time. Can you skip forward through the video? Because this is so far just like a. Is the game at all playable, or you can move a person, or is this like
It's playable.
Just we didn't have much time
to record it?
Yeah.
That's all good. I guess my question is, so it's mostly story-based RPG. You kind of walk around, interact, and make choices. Are there any gameplay, any fights, anything like that? Any puzzles?
There will be in the future.
Yeah.
The puzzles, yeah, there will be a future. There's currently 2 main fights. This is the system.
Yes.
Which will, at the end, kind of judge the player's character.
Yes, but the decisions he makes in the story, correct?
Yeah.
Assets were in-house, or did you acquire them elsewhere?
Assets? Well, for me, I found it from websites, maybe some from my own. Making some designs. No, he used some with ChatGPT, but I found, so we have a mix.
Yeah. So I would say programmer, and you're more of a developer, artist? Like, not developer, but like design.
I'm most likely designer.
Yes. All right. Anybody else have any questions? If not, then thank you.
This next game is Friend with Cow.
Do you have an itch.io page?
Sort of.
Okay. All right, you ready to present?
Yes.
Turning on slideshow or not? I believe you're presenting a game board, board game. Is the board game with us?
Give us a moment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, hi, I'm Edwin.
I'm Mark.
And this weekend, we made friends with a cat. Well, not exactly. Let me show you. This is our board game. Now, one piece fell over, but that's okay. This will present without it. So, this is a dungeon crawl, sort of, where your only mission, or the main mission, is to rescue the cow. And yes, rescuing a cow is the entire reason you're risking your life. But
The cool thing is you'll have to fight monsters along the way, and we've got a cool mechanic, which I feel is unique in different mechanics. Instead of upgrading your abilities, you get to upgrade your dice. So that is so every player starts with a basic dice. On your turn, you explore the dungeon. You step on an enemy, and you get to choose from one of the enemy cards. And and I've got a sentient flesh. Sorry about the cards that are kind of black and white, hard to see, but yeah. So, and there is damage indicator, how much the enemy will do damage, hearts, and stuff like that. And you roll the dice, and whichever number it lands on, you can, if it's bigger than indicated on the card, and then you defeat the monster. And for that, you also get an ability, Libra, which gives you some sort of, it gives you an ability. You have loads of different these cards, but for this one, it's just Libra. It changes the dice roll to a 3. And the cool mechanic is, on each of the turns, you get to upgrade the dice from, you can choose 1 to 2, however you like. You can upgrade it only one step. You move forward, the question marks are the events. So this one is the gambler's deal. You downgrade 1 dice side for a trigger. And also, you get a trigger. So, you proceed, and then you get to the hole. Yeah? Oh, okay. You get to the hole, and the hole is where you get to rescue your cow. Yes. But the hole is sort of still a work in progress.
Okay.
And
I believe that's time.
Shit.
Do you maybe want to quickly scroll down
Yes,
to the
yes,
presentation? I guess we can give you a minute of grace because there was this whole dramatic entrance after all.
Yeah, thank you about that. Yeah, so yeah, just a work in progress. The starting sketches. Initially, they were quite very drafty.
Just keep showing them because we don't have that much time.
Yeah.
I guess with the showcase of slides, we might as well ask a few questions. Does anybody have any questions?
A few questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm biased. I don't think this, so I don't want to like.
Props to men's remark.
But why is it like an upper level and a lower level? Why does it look like the tiles? Why can you like remove them? What's up with that? You see that picture? Why is it like gray in?
Yeah, great question. Mark, any question?
Mark, it's another dungeon.
Would you like to show us?
So let me get to say, so it's like 2 levels of gameplay. Like you can go through the holes, pick them up, and then go to a second floor. That's like a whole different game.
Yeah. The problem is we didn't get to the developing in the second part. I do want to preface that we had very little time, especially since yesterday.
Did you not have 48 hours?
I had 24, less than 24.
Okay.
I was at work yesterday. But yeah, basically we had very little time to prepare, and I think we did pretty well for the time we had. Poor Mark had to stay up the whole night as well, so yeah, it was a tough going, but I feel like we did pretty well. And it was a actual journey. I've never made a board game before, neither did Mark, so it was an actual journey to get this thing finished.
Do you both like the game?
I actually do.
It's just like genuinely, how have you played the second one?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. And how was it?
Well, at the beginning it was with that.
Yeah.
We improved.
Yeah.
We improved.
Okay.
We improved.
All right. Any more questions?
I have a question.
One more last, Grace.
So there's this mechanic that we usually try to get, which is because the theme is a whole. If you notice, if you take a look at the picture, you see that like the individual tiles that are kind of inset in towards the actual plate, right? You see there's like a little ring around them. They're actually removable. So the idea is, you see those E's there. When you defeat an enemy, you actually take off the E's, as you can see, Mark's demonstrating right now.
Yes.
And that actually creates an opportunity for you to essentially separate players from other tiles as well as if you choose, you can actually use that hole to go further to the dungeon. So if you have enough experience and if you have enough passive abilities or active abilities, which are those cards that he was talking about, essentially you can actually go a little bit like further into the dungeon and you go into the hole. If you actually lift up that second thing, it is a work in progress, but if you can show everyone like what's on that second level, it's a spiral. The spiral has something in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a cow.
Yo!
So that's the you go deeper to the hole so you can become friends with your cow.
Okay, thank you!
Also.
Yeah, it's that.
So, is that all?
No, the video.
I'm not sure.
No, we know, but there's, okay.
Yeah, we also has like one last game. Yes? Yeah.
3 shots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 shots.
Just please go around and like that. And then afterwards, which were the games that failed to show video, I believe. Do you have who else also wanted to show video but couldn't in the presentation? Okay, then you do afterwards also. And those are we're close. Last but not least, so I'll give you uno momento and start.
So our team were only 2 people, and we came to our ID quite quickly. We just kind of decided to, that's a great thing to go for. So here's the first background that I spent way too much time on. I honestly wasn't thinking making this. This would be our NPC that you could interact with in the game, and on that side we have the manhole, which is the hole. Here we have some animations for walking and just the NPC generally existing. Then we have, wait. You can interact with, but this is basically like not really a murder mystery, but also kind of like a puzzle. There's a monster in the sewers, and you have to find out which monster it is and shoot with the correct bullets to kill it, otherwise you die. These were some of the assets. These were the interactables, which is a mutilated body, some ripped up clothes, and these footprints. This could be if you guess correctly, which is only one of the options. There were 3, and this is if you choose wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Video.
Video.
Moody.
Yeah. Great things, as you can see. Yeah, that's just it. We didn't really get to make the game as we envisioned because everything went to shit. We think with learning passion now.
I've heard there's a lot of probably troubleshooting where maybe more mentors could have helped and so on. But the game is just at least the vision, it's still playable, right? The game, you can still interact and get to the ending, or is there no ending?
Yes, you can, but it's very limited.
Yes.
And there's not much you can do. Basically.
Some things exist, but some only are in our imagination.
Okay, that's fine. Is the vision that it's a mystery just really more a visual novel, like it's point and click and story, or is there some more involved gameplay, like puzzles or anything like that?
Well, there's puzzles. You need to find different items to unlock new areas and new places and new items to pick up, and then you get more clues as you go. And in the end, you have to figure out with all the clues which
I don't want.
Yeah, at least that was the idea.
That's completely fine in 48 hours.
Yeah, the items just give certain explanations that link to one of the monsters' mythologies, like, for example, claws for werewolves, or the blood being for vampires, or, for example, rotting for zombies.
Visuals and audio, all YouTube.
The audio is not actually.
That's like a free.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
It's not a video, but it's not a game. But everything is from scratch. No AI helping us except for Jūlijas.
And one sleepless night. That was the
All right, then thank you. And video?
Yeah.
Oh, one more?
No new presentations now for those wishing to.
So please, can you please stand there and we'll start? Maybe open the Itch.io page and control it. Control it. And we hold the goal. Okay, here we go. It's loading, it's loading. The internet's doing its thing.
Okay. Fine, so while it's loading, as a reminder, basically, you are a menace to polite society, bashing every window you see with a golf club and a golf ball, with very poor mouse control and aiming control, because I do not know how to properly
View pay up. It's in the
manage things. Blah, 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 it was fun, and okay, fine.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, basically. There are 2 environments. You probably will not pass this one because apparently the aiming is so horrid that you cannot get the minimum 8 windows smashed with the 10 balls that are provided.
Alright.
But yeah, basically, you shoot something, it explodes, and the house owners immediately board it up with a wooden window, or a wooden board to not let any wind through. And obviously everyone's very good. Though there are some like
So were the houses all that 3D made by you?
no, this is all taken from Kenny.
Okay. And the other thing, so do you wind up with your mouse? How far you measure static currently?
You basically control it with the mouse. You use the right click to aim, you hold it, then you hold the left click to increase the wind up speed. It constantly increases because I did not remember to actually wind it down. I also did not make a UI properly, so basically guesstimate and hope that you can count seconds.
Okay, then thank you. Or does anybody else have a quick question? No? Then thank you. Next video.
He's that guy.
Okay, Mr. That.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Guy. Sorry. The full name, that's your.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm very conscious.
Control F, and we find the game.
No, it's
Discord there?
Yeah, my son can Discord, but it's Twitch классе.
Oh.
Explain that видим круги елы.
My bad.
Oh. Fix it 8 into 5.
I believe if this was failed, then this is a fail. Like, we need to move on. It's already 8. Sorry. Post it on Discord so that everyone here can see. Then perfect. Thank you. I'm sorry, but like, we kind
Everyone just open it on Discord, like at home, on the computer's phone.
Because genuinely, I was very interested in seeing this game because it was slightly inspired and I'm a big fan. But I believe I guess that's unfortunate. We can really afford. Not AU's right now is kind of should have done earlier. But so okay, thank you. Here we go. Shame, but we're already closing to 8, and 8 was already meant to be more of our ceremony. However, we still, now Jūlijas need to collect ourselves, need to pack up some goodies, and meet here again in 20 minutes. Can we do that?
Yeah.
In those 20 minutes, we do request that you pick up bags, any snacks you want to take. Sure, you can take a drink with you, it's fine. I mean, with the burns. And see you in 20 minutes here. All Jūlijas, let's go. 2, 3, go.
One more thing. Please do not leave the university.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Do not leave the university premises. Currently, as you know, we have a guard. It's very nice. And really want us to be safe and not leave unless we all leave together. I hope you understand the situation. Please stick around for 20 minutes. If you have an emergency and you really do need to leave, do talk to an organizer, of course, that can happen. But all Jūlijas, we move in now.